Betrayal runs in blood. I still remember the way the wine glass slipped from his hand, shattering on the kitchen floor when I told him I knew about the other girl. His face twisted, all pretense gone, and for the first time, I realized how much of our love was performance. He tried to defend himself, tried to spin some story about drunken mistakes and feeling neglected, but all I could see was the way his jaw clenched, a muscle twitching in his cheek. The apartment was too quiet, except for the sound of his heavy breathing and the echo of betrayal in my chest. He said he was sorry. He promised it would never happen again. But I'd already stopped listening, because I was thinking about how his father's cologne still lingered on my skin from the night before. I wondered if he would notice, if the guilt would show on my face. But he was too busy begging for forgiveness, too busy making himself the victim to see the truth sitting right in front of him. I almost laughed, but my throat was too tight. The next day, his father called, said he needed to see me. We met at a cheap motel just outside of town, and in the dim light, I realized none of this was about love. Not really. It was about power, about control, about the thrill of being wanted by someone you shouldn't want. We both knew what we were doing was wrong, but that only made it feel more right. Every kiss felt like revenge, every touch a secret no one else could touch. But then, as I watched the father button up his shirt, I saw the same look of guilt and desperation I'd seen on his son. I suddenly understood that I wasn't immune to the mess I'd created. I was just as lost, just as desperate, just as capable of hurting someone I once claimed to love. The real twist isn't that I was cheating with his father. It's that, in chasing the chaos, I became everything I hated about him.